Run? Or go home? What do you want to do? Do you want to run or do you want to go home? Let's go for a run. Let's go, run. It's March break 2019 and I'm here on my farm. Just going for a little walk with the dog. And there's some horses back there. I don't know if you can see them or not. And this is just my brushy, shrubby area in here. I'm going to look to see if maybe there's some small native shrubs that we can use at school. Whoa, in different places. The ground is pocketed with some ice. Feels pretty. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dig yet. I think the ground still feels pretty hard. But anyway, this is a nice shrub. This one's too big, but this is red osier dogwood. And it's really nice in the wintertime because it's red when everything else is kind of gloomy looking. So. Oh, there's a little baby red dogwood right here. But whether the soil is soft enough deep enough to get it out. Oh, it did come out, so I can actually pot that one up and put that aside and bring it to school. And we can use it somewhere, maybe in the nature nook. Here's a quick little detour to a beehive. This is what beehives are doing on this March break, because it's still very cold out, so there's not much activity. Well, there's no activity right now outside. There's some dead bodies on the porch. There's their little door, their opening. Hopefully they're surviving inside under the tar paper and the cardboard. Just vibrating their wings to generate some body heat so they can stay just warm enough. If it was a little warmer out today, there might be some bees crawling around, coming out and seeing what's going on today, but no, it's still too cold out. I think it's about 3 degrees Celsius right now. Not exactly bee weather. So here's a March chore that I do every year. After the winter, there's more and more dead branches that have fallen from these trees. So I walk around and look for them. And then I move them out to the perimeter of our property in my feeble attempt to stop the ATVs and snowmobiles. And actually, it was a feeble attempt at first, but now that I've been doing this for a couple of years, I am making a bit of a fence that's going around part of the property. And it's working. So here's a dead tree, but that looks like it's going to be too big for me to drag out. I'll have to cut it and do a couple of pieces. But there's some other dead branches that I'll be able to drag over. Anybody want to come and do farm chores with me? Just gotta pull this fallen branch a few meters. It's good exercise. I won't pay you, but you'll be given sweat equity from the School of Life. Okay, so when I say I line up these branches along the perimeter of the property, here you can see some branches that I've already put in place, just to try to keep snowmobiles and ATVs out, because there's also some baby trees trying to grow, and when they get run over, they don't do so well. So I just drag these branches over along the perimeter, line them up. I suppose that makes me the branch manager, huh? Anyway, it's working fairly well. It's free material. I can't imagine what a fence would cost all along this property, so I'll just keep it up until these baby trees grow and their branches intertwine, and then there'll be more of a living fence along the property line, which will also serve habitat for birds and other fauna that come along at the farm. So there you have it, a branch fence out in the country. So who would be having fun with me today, picking up dead branches and hauling them across farmland through really deep ephemeral ponds? leave a comment below. Let me know if this is your cup of tea, or if you'd rather just be sitting in your bedroom playing the latest, greatest video game, which right now in 2019 I guess is still Fortnite. Hey, look! It's warmed up a bit more today. It's like mid-afternoon, I think around 3 p.m. And the bees are buzzing a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Honeybees are pretty passive unless you're trying to break into their hive and rattle them up and get them angry, but I walk past the beehives all the time in the summertime and they're too busy making honey to bother with us. So.